Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the U.S. Embassy Insider. I'm Molly Koshina, the press attaché, and I'm joined today by someone that you all well know. I'm sure you've seen him in the press already, Kenny G. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm happy to be here.
And this is your second trip to Manila.
Oh, I think we've been here more than 10
have
times.
you?
I'm sure of it, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm sure we've been here 4 or 5 times.
Wonderful. Well, the Filipino fans are very excited to have you in town, and they're interested in knowing how last night went with Philippine favorite Arnel Pineda.
Yeah, well, if you didn't come last night, you're not going to see him tonight, because our show tonight is, he's not here. I think he has to catch a flight somewhere.
Okay.
I think he postponed a flight just to be here for last night, so thankful for him to be here. What a singer. He's amazing. His voice is crazy, how he sings. I look at him and I don't see how that voice is coming out of that body of his, but he's great. That was fantastic, really great.
What a great experience, especially being in the Philippines. That really makes it unique and special, I think, for you as well.
Oh yeah, even if we weren't here, just his talent is just phenomenal. So
Now,
it's great to play with him.
Quick question. You've done this for many years. Are you still nervous when you get on the stage?
Well, not nervous enough to stop me from being great.
That's
You know what I mean?
I do.
I mean, of course, I'm a little nervous. I'm always, I'm looking around, making sure everything's together. I've got lots of details to remember, lots of fingerings to remember, lots of horns to keep together. So yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I don't let the nervous feeling paralyze me from being able to perform. That's something that you don't want to have. I mean, you want to have a little nervous, because otherwise then it doesn't mean a lot to you. If you take it nonchalantly, then I think the public would not appreciate it. They would want to know that we're really excited to play, and I don't know if nervous is the right word, but just whatever the word is. Just I'm paying attention because I want everything to be great.
Excellent. Now, I understand you grew up in Seattle. I'm also from Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm from the Lake Sawyer area, but your home is no longer in the Pacific Northwest.
No, I live in California now. So.
Where you can golf?
Well, it's not because of golf. It's more because of the music business. I got to be down there.
But the weather is better for
the weather's better for
a little warmer.
For golf, it's
little
better.
Drier.
But I like the rain. I don't mind the rain.
Do you get back up to Seattle very often?
My dad's still there, and my sister lives there, cousins,
nice.
uncles. So yeah, I like to go to Seattle. It's great to me. I miss it. I miss the weather. I like the rain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the winter, being able to curl up with a book.
Well, or practice inside when it's raining outside is great.
I bet that would be nice. Can you tell us a little bit about your recent collaboration with George Benson?
It's coming. It's coming up. It's really where our tour starts on May 24th. So we're just doing a bunch of dates together, and it's going to be great. I'm super excited about it. In fact, I opened up for him in mid-'80s, so we're back together again after all this time, 30 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I know.
And I understand that you have also played with Bill Clinton.
Yes.
On stage with the president.
Sure. Yeah.
And at his inauguration as well.
I did, yeah.
That is pretty exciting.
I've also played golf with our current president.
Have you?
In the past, yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah, not when he was
recently.
president, but
Yeah.
But I played golf with him. So I guess I've been hanging around presidents.
So when you played with President Trump, who won?
I don't remember. Honestly, don't.
It's just
It's a good answer
golf
for
game.
a deposition. I'm sorry, I do not recall. What was the question again? I'm sorry, I do not recall. Do you know what time it is? Yes, I do.
Yes, maybe.
There's the
Maybe
answer,
not.
Yes. Just answer questions.
So there undoubtedly are a number of young Filipino musicians who are listening to us. What advice would you give them for getting into the music business, following their dreams?
Well, they should just do it because they love the music. That's the reason to do it. Don't do it to become rich and famous, because that's not a good reason to do it. You would definitely become rich and famous if you're amazing and phenomenal at your instrument. The world cannot turn its back on greatness. So if you're great at something, you're going to be successful. And so I would say that if you wanted to be in the music business and be out there doing what I'm doing, you probably should really practice your respective instrument and become phenomenal. And then everything should probably be pretty easy.
Do you practice daily?
I do.
Yeah. How many hours?
3.
Wow.
Still, yeah.
That's amazing.
So
isn't it?
yeah, so if you're a sax player, yeah, I mean I've got 50 years of practicing underneath my belt, so that's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours.
So
in
you
a day.
know you should be pretty good at something if you put in that many hours. That's just the way it goes.
Basic math.
Basic math. So, you know, it's not really. I mean, you got to have some God-given talent. There's got to be some.
Sure.
But I don't know. I would think Arnell probably has some God-given talent to be able to sing like that. I don't think he practiced in order to sing like that, but I think he probably had this voice, and then he practiced with the voice to make it into an instrument that can go out there and do what he does.
Sure.
I think that as an instrumentalist, I think it's a little different because you're not gonna pick up a saxophone and have a beautiful tone. You're just not going to. So you can't just go, oh, he's got a God-given talent to hit sax. It just takes years and years to develop the tone, besides the fingerings and besides the whatever the technique and whatever you do with it. So
And the breathing.
and all that stuff. So yeah, I think there's no right answer. There's no one answer. There's a lot of answers. Just basically do it because you love it, and if you love it, try to become really great. However that means for you. For me, it meant a lot of practicing and a lot of experience, a lot of playing lots of shows, lots of gigs, so that when I go on stage tonight for my second show, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to do it.
Do your best.
So yeah, I mean, it's like a pro golfer. Like take a guy like who's the #1 golfer in the world right now, Dustin Johnson. Okay, so Dustin Johnson, he doesn't go in and shoot course records every night or every day. He's a day job. I keep forgetting, but he's great, and he practices so that when he goes and tees it up, he's going to be pretty great every time. Is he going to be world #1 and beat everybody every time? No, but he's ready to kind of do that. So kind of that's how we are on stage. Every night we're going to play really great. Some nights are going to be phenomenal. Some nights are going to be, in our view, not bad.
Sure.
We're never going to be worse than not bad in our view, but not bad to the public will be amazing.
Amazing.
For us, we want to be amazing and phenomenal for us. That's why we practice so much. So I want to put myself in a position to do the best I can every time I play. And that's what I do.
And in the end, we're all human, so everyone will have good days and bad days.
You're not a machine. That's the problem. I mean, that is the problem. I wish I was a machine. I want to be a machine when it comes to playing the sax.
Well, I think by most comparisons you are.
I understand that. When I say machine, doesn't mean I don't want my heart in the music.
Well, speaking of
I just want the
heart,
machine to take care of all the mechanics.
everything else. Speaking of heart, is there a particular piece that is your favorite that you could play every day and never grow tired of it?
That's what we've done for 30 years. We've been playing the same couple of the same songs. Songbird. And it's a song called Silhouette that we play. Those two songs I've been playing them since the mid-'80s. Every night when we play them, they're all different. Every night is different. We played it last night, and I played some notes that I hadn't played before, and tonight I'll probably... Because there's improv sections. There's a melody and there's a framework for the song, but there's a lot of improvisation. And that's what makes it magic.
And that's what makes jazz particularly special. You have the ability to...
That is jazz. Jazz is, in my opinion, jazz is improvisation. So if you're playing a piece of music and every night you play it a little different, I mean, that's kind of jazz. Some people have different terminologies for jazz, but for me, when you have improvisation, then you're playing jazz, and that's what we do.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I loved meeting you. I
Yes,
really appreciate
Molly, nice meeting
it.
you too.
Thank you very much. Everybody, we will see you for the next Embassy Insider. Thank you for joining us.